Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much more depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos, news updates. Bandits are mere mercenaries. Real perpetrators are in government agencies. That's according to Boala. Yes, Boala Daniel, former spokesperson of the Atiku presidential campaign. Yes, has said the real perpetrators of the kidnappings and insecurity crisis in the northern Nigeria are individuals in white collars, government agencies, and other financial and business interests. Yes. He said, look, this issue of kidnapping, banditry, said those people you are seeing, inside the bush, forest, kidnapping people, they are calling them bandits. Said they're not the real bandits. The real bandits are in government agencies. They are northern oligarchs. They are the Fulani elites. They are the ones perpetrating these acts of violence against the Nigerian state because of one interest or the other. They want to loot money as well. You have seen the kind of money these guys are mentioning. They are calling names. They are calling amount of money. Look at the money they're making. They're asking the government to give to them. Some group called 40 trillion naira. 40 trillion. Yes. 15 hillocks or 11 hillocks. 150 motorcycles. They kidnapped 16 persons. They demanded 40 trillion. Those ones that kidnapped the children said they need about $600,000, equivalent in naira 1 billion. So these are what is happening. They demanded the money in dollars to the bandits in the forest. As Ebola said, it's not true. They are not the ones making the demands. They are not the ones making these kidnappings. Government people are doing it. Look at what he said in the third statement, quote, "This emerging issue of kidnapping is a crisis economy, and the kidnappers in the bush are mere mercenaries. The real perpetrators are in towns, in white collars, in government agencies, some in financial and other business interests," end of quote. So this is the statement of Boala Daniel. Yes, former presidential spokesman to Atiku Abubakar. You said it all. Of course, we have known this before now, that look, these are people who are doing this thing. Forget about those little boys you see inside the bush. They're not the ones. Little boys of merely 18, 19 years. Are they the ones who are doing this thing? No. They have some backup. People send them to do it. If you see any bird dancing, in the open space, something is inside the bush, beating the drum for it. So that is it. They don't want to come against those who are doing it. They're afraid. Buhari allowed them to be doing it. So they want to use insecurity to control Nigeria. Yes, they used insecurity during Jonathan era to remove Jonathan from power. Yes. And when Buhari came, he said he will tackle insecurity. He will tackle the insecurity. Of course, the kidnapping and everything, did reduce during his era. What we are seeing is, herdsmen attacks, majorly herdsmen attacks. Fulani herdsmen were let loose, killing people, trying to force the indigenous Nigerians out of their homes, like we are seeing in Plateau, Southern Kaduna, and the entire Middle Belt. Yes, the Fulani forcing indigenous Nigerians out of their homes by killing them. They have got 2 killings, everything. If you go to Benue State, they have suffered because of these Fulani herdsmen invading their communities. So, this time around, a southwestern Nigeria, or a southern if you like, so the Fulani oligarchs, they have come up again with their propaganda. Yes. Organized kidnapping, organized crime, that's what is happening in northern Nigeria. All of them, they are aware of it. The Fulani oligarchs, the northern elites, they are aware of these kidnappings, what is happening. People are asking, how these kidnappings are happening after all. You kidnap over 300 students, children. Yes, no security will ask you will come for intervention. Even the police will not come, the army will not come, the Air Force will not come. Nobody will, say anything like making intervention until they succeed and take away the children, to the bush, to the forest. You've seen it. So there won't be any military intervention or police intervention as they are doing these things. Whereas military checkpoints, barracks located everywhere, police check everywhere, police station, police. So what is happening is organized crime. The locals, the bandits, the people in government in the north, they are aware of it. Their governors are aware of it. That's why they met with the National Security Advisor. I think that should be on Thursday to discuss the issues of insecurity, kidnappings, everything in their communities in northern region. So they know much about what is happening. That is what this man is saying. They are in government, according to Bola, and it is true. They are in government. They are the ones doing it. They are in white-collar jobs. Yes, they will disconnect people who have not linked their NIN, the National Identification Number, with their phone numbers. They will disconnect it. The MTN and other network providers in Nigeria, like Etisalat, Globalcom, and Airtel, they will disconnect easily with the connection with the NCC, National Communication Commission. Okay? They disconnect it. What about those people who are doing kidnappings, asking for ransom with their phone numbers, everything in the north? What's happening to their own line? And these monies, they have been transferred through bank. So bank officials, they are doing it. Yes. So this is organized crime in the north. In the north. They know what is happening. They know what they're doing. So that is it. People in the southeastern Nigeria, stop being, when you hear kidnapping of 200 children, you start, asking, what is happening? You have seen what is happening. Organized crime, they are aware of what is happening in their communities. The elite, they want to frustrate, they want to destroy, they want to make huge money. These are their interests. Yes, they want to frustrate the government in power so that they will take over. They want to make more money from the government because their body is not there. Yes, that is it. So that is what they are doing in the north. So that's why if you want to migrate there for one reason or the other, you have to think twice, because those who are there, we have told them to start coming back. Start coming back homewards. That is far on the mountain. Very soon it will be open and glaring to doubting Thomases that it is all over. Yes, it is all over. All these things are precursor. They are preparing the ground for the eventual, disintegration, breakup. That is it. But that is the only way